Hey, it's Tim here with PT Progress, and today I'm going through a detailed review of MedBridge Education, both the continuing education features as well as the home exercise program. I'll share 3 reasons why I keep using MedBridge, and then I'll show you how to get the largest discount they have available using the promo code PT Progress. But first, let's take 20 to 30 seconds to talk about the company MedBridge Education, and then I'll show you into my account and how easy it is to use. MedBridge started in 2011 as an online education resource for physical therapists and quickly expanded into occupational therapy, speech, athletic trainers, and nursing, and they now have a huge library of over 1,500 continuing education courses and the most comprehensive home exercise program that I've ever used and that I use every day that I'm in the clinic. And I've been using MedBridge for almost 3 years now, and one of the things that I really have come to appreciate is how they are always staying ahead of the needs of the patients and clinicians as they develop new programs, from their mobile app to telehealth and compliance training. They've really become the leader in terms of healthcare, continuing education, and enterprise solutions, but they haven't lost sight of the individuals like you and me. If you're on the fence about MedBridge, let's take a look at why I keep using it year after year. And we'll start by opening up the website. So let's take a look at that. Alright, so let's just start by opening up the website. Now I'm going to medbridgeeducation.com/PTProgress, and the cool thing about this site, this page, is that PT Progress discount is actually applied automatically. So if you're not already signed up for MedBridge, this link will automatically apply that discount. But if you don't see that discount for whatever reason, you can manually enter the coupon code PT Progress to get the $175 coupon, which is the largest discount they have available today. Alright, so as you'll see, the biggest difference here between the education and the premium plan, they're listed here. Basically, the premium plan gives you access to the home exercise program and patient education features, which are definitely worth it in my opinion. For an extra $50, I get access to the home exercise builder, which is open on my computer daily in the clinic, and that's the plan I've been using since I signed up with MedBridge, so I absolutely think that it's worth it. And I think it's worth addressing the price component right away, because cost can easily rank as one of the most important factors for clinicians who are required to take continuing education each year. I mean, how many times have you received a flyer for continuing education, a course locally that was $300 or more for the weekend? And while I have nothing against in-person courses or spending $300 or more on a weekend course, there's just no guarantee of the quality behind that $300 course, and once it's done, it's done. And I've been to some pretty awesome in-person courses and some pretty not so awesome courses, but I'm not about to pay thousands of dollars to travel all across the country just to learn from the best instructors. As fun as that would be, it's just not feasible every year to do something like that. So having the top instructors on MedBridge teaching their high-level courses, you can be sure that you're going to get your money's worth when you access these top instructor-led courses through your MedBridge account all year round. Alright, so what does it look like when you're logged into MedBridge? Well, let's take a look here in my account right now. Okay, when you log into your desktop version of MedBridge, you'll immediately go to your dashboard, which shows you the courses that you're currently enrolled in, and then the progress that you're making on each of those courses. And if you happen to be signed up for a certification prep course, it'll show up right here as well. I just wanted to sign up for one and show you what it would look like if you were, so I signed up for the OCS prep course, and that's all included. There's no extra cost to that. You'll see some recommended courses here, and if you look up to the top navigation bar, you'll be able to view the courses that you've completed in the continuing education tracker, and then also print your certificates if you need to, and then update your information in your public profile or go back to your dashboard. Okay, now the first area that I want to show you outside of this dashboard view is the continuing education catalog. And you access all of this here at the education tab, and what I want to make note here is the live webinars option. And just because MedBridge is an online CEU provider, it doesn't mean that you are limited only to online CEUs. In fact, when you attend one of these live webinars, these CEUs will count towards the live CEU requirements just for about every state that I know of. For example, here in Michigan, where I live, it's a perfect example because physical therapists are required to complete 24 continuing education hours to renew their license every 2 years. And only 50% of those courses can be earned online according to our state's physical therapy licensing board. But these live courses, these live webinars count towards the in-person or offline CEU requirements for our state. And that's because after you've registered for the live webinar, you'll be able to tune in live and ask questions in real time. Plus, as you go through the webinar itself, you can participate in quizzes and surveys, which they're not a graded quiz, but it just helps to solidify your knowledge of the material. Then you could download your certificate and then count it as one of your offline CEUs for your license renewal. I think this feature is huge, especially in light of all of the continuing education courses that have been canceled in the year 2020, and moving forward, what a great option to have as a resource in case anything else were to prevent us from traveling again to a live course. You'll also find certification prep and other certificate programs available to improve your knowledge and expertise in areas like orthopedics, neurology, and even advanced nursing topics as well. And whether you're at a small privately owned clinic or at a large home health agency, you're going to find a ton of clinically relevant courses, along with compliance courses that can be a real lifesaver if your clinic needs to make sure that each employee is completing specific modules for compliance purposes. MedBridge has all of those, and it's included with every membership. Okay, so let's say you signed into your MedBridge account and you just want to sign up for a course. Just go to the Education tab here and click on Continuing Education. It'll then take you to a course menu, which you can narrow down with these smart filters here. And I'll show you the courses available in my state. And so here in Michigan, we can select our specialty as physical therapist, and then it will narrow down those courses. Now I can narrow that down even further by clicking on one of the specialty options on the left. And as I look through here in the courses, I can do a preview. And I love watching quick previews just to see what the style is, if they're using a PowerPoint, if they're using animation slides like this. I think it's really interesting to see just visually what you're getting into before you even start the course. It's nice because I can bookmark it and come back to it later, or I can view the full course and start it even if I have other courses going on at the same time. Another feature that I love with these courses is that MedBridge allows you to start and stop a course at any time, which is great if you're really busy. And if you're like me, you like watching videos at 2 times speed, so I can get through a lot of material very quickly and finish an entire course within an hour. So it's really nice to be able to go through the material that quickly. Okay, now speaking of a course, once you're in the course itself, I love how you can move forwards and backwards on the regular video timeline here, but also something that's really neat is that you can jump ahead and backwards using the previous and next feature on the slide, and it will jump back based to where the instructor was speaking. So I think that's a really neat feature because you don't lose your spot. If you needed to check something really quickly, go back a couple slides, you can do that very easily and quickly review something that you were just hearing, just listening to, without losing your place in the video. Also, if you like taking notes on paper, you do have the ability to download the slides and then print them however you want, or just to save them on your computer. It's a really nice feature that MedBridge gives you when you sign up for any course. And with just about every single course that I've taken at MedBridge, they do a great job of adding in questions between sections, kind of like small quizzes, and they're not graded in a way to result in a pass or a fail of the course that you're taking, but it just goes to show that they really want to make sure that the information is relevant and do the best that they can to help you really understand the material. Okay, now I do want to spend a few minutes to show you how the Home Exercise Builder works and how I use it every day when I'm in the clinic. So first off, to access the Home Exercise Builder, go to the top navigation bar and click on Patient Engagement tab, and then click on the Home Exercise Programs tab. There are a few different views that you'll have here, but the very first view, it defaults to the Exercise tab here, which is towards the top. You can do a search among the nearly 7,000 exercises they have uploaded. You could also use the Patient Education tab here to print out or email a ton of information based on the patient's diagnoses or condition. And you can search through pre-made templates for everything from ankle rehab to neck and back pain. And there are a ton of pre-made lists that you can easily modify and make your own, which is a huge time saver once you find a lot of the exercises that you often use. And in some of your go-to exercises, you could add them and modify these lists as well. The interface of the Exercise Builder is really intuitive, and you can drag and drop very easily, add or remove exercises very quickly, and make these templates your own and then save them. And once you're ready to share it with the patient, you can email it to them, you can text it to them, and you could even print it. And another great feature here of the Home Exercise Builder is the ability to copy the exercises to use as part of your own documentation. If your EMR allows you to enter the exercises manually, you just copy and paste what you performed for that day. And so I think that's a really huge time saver. I know that some of the home health tablet systems allow for this as well as some outpatient EMRs. So this is a great feature. One of the really unique features of using the MedBridge Home Exercise Builder is the ability for your patient to use the MedBridge Go app to access and then to track the home exercise program that you provide to them. Whenever you create a new home exercise program, you'll see a unique access code here at the top, and this will show up in every way that a patient will see your program, whether you print it or email it or text it to them. And with this code, the patient can access their program anywhere they want using the MedBridge Go app. And then you can add on to their unique home exercise program by dragging and dropping new exercises when you access their program via the access code. And then the new exercises will show up automatically in their patient portal. I think this is a great feature, but you can really easily still just print a paper exercise so that the patient has the ability to perform the exercises based on their paper, or quickly log into their free portal and track their workout whenever they want. All right, so that's a quick look into how I use MedBridge both in and out of the clinic. And like I said, I've been using it for almost 3 years now in multiple settings, from a huge home health agency to small outpatient orthopedic clinics, just because it meets all the criteria that I've set for what I consider to be a useful resource for my practice. And from a cost perspective, it's a huge time saver for continuing education, as well as efficiency in creating my home exercise programs. I mean, for $250 a year for unlimited CEUs and the home exercise builder, it's definitely worth it in my opinion, and I don't plan on changing anytime soon. And if you're working in a clinic and you have financial resources or an education budget available to you this year for continuing ed, I'd encourage you to take a look at the proposal PDF that I've linked to down in the description so you can give it to your manager, because it highlights all of the relevant features we were talking about today with MedBridge, and it provides them with the $175 discount. So if you're like me and you see the value of completing the majority of your continuing education from the top instructors in the country, and you're ready to sign up for MedBridge, go to medbridgeeducation.com/PTProgress or use the promo code PTProgress to apply the largest discount available. Hey, thanks for watching, and we'll see you over there.